Hi there and welcome back here. This is my video walkthrough about my Week in the Life album. So I guess you are familiar with the idea behind the Week in the Life album. If you're not, you can go to the Ali Edwards website. I'll put the link in the info box below. She's an amazing scrapper, and she created this project where you have to document a week of your life. Generally, it's a free class, so there is no specific prompt you don't have to pay something for subscription or whatever. You can join the Facebook group that it's now closed. Closed, I mean that you have to ask for admission, but you can just ask. It's free for everyone. And you can go over her blog and read every day. She shared her photo of each day, and then in the next couple of weeks after she finished the project, she shared the walkthrough to the album, the process videos of the album, and whatever. So basically the point is to document 1 week of your life. So there is 1 week, at least she picked up 1 week, that it's this year was the week from April 17 to April 23rd, and you can do it during her week or not. It's totally free. I mean, there is no rules. So she make every year an amazing kit to work with, but unfortunately I couldn't afford it. So I put together my own kit, and I wrote like 3 weeks ago, I guess 4 weeks ago, a blog post about it. So I'll put the link in the info box so you can see what I actually use for my kit, because it's a kit that was entirely put together from my stash, except some cards that I designed for myself. And I put together my kit using the criteria that was matching her kit, of course. So I look through her picture and read the list of material and do some kind of homeworks and then I start to pick up things that are color matching together and there are similar as items and function to hers. So the only thing that I bought for this project was the album, and I bought from Le Fourmi Creative, that it's a French website, and it was like 11 euros, so pretty cheap. And it's from Simple Stories. So my album, basically, it's all here, so it's not so chunky compared to my usual projects, and it's a conquer for me. And the first thing I put here was my intention. So I used a Studio Calico, I guess, card, where I wrote why I wanted to do this project this year, and the reason why, it's pretty simple. I moved to Edinburgh last year to join my fiance. We are living here. I don't know how long we are going to live here, because he's a researcher, so he has a project that it's probably will be last for another year and a half, or it could change earlier, we don't know. So I mean, everything is so open that I guess that the things that are my life right now won't be this way for, too long. So I really wanted to document it. And since we are just the two of us, we don't have kids or animals or whatever, but I had plenty of material. So, I mean, it's really a project that it's good for everyone. You don't have to have I don't know, sometimes scrapbooking seems more for families, for people who had kids, children, or nephews. We don't have none of these things, and actually we live even apart a lot of miles from our family, so we are basically just the two of us plus friends and whatever. So, but I mean, really, you can do it and realize how full your life is, even if you don't have kids. So then this is my cover page. I use the 2x2 page protector, and I used these lovely, really lovely wood veneers, printed, stamped, whatever, and foiled. They are from Pink Fresh Studio, I guess, and it was, if I remember correctly, Life Noted collection. I bought them like last year, and I've struggled using them because, I don't know, it's difficult for me to use them in my Project Life album, but here they were just perfect. And I was really jealous of all these girls that were showing on Instagram they're going to use these transparencies from Studio Calico. It was an old kit from Studio Calico, so I just made my own transparencies, and I just put with a picture back, so you cannot actually see that it's a transparency, but I know they are. So and they are really simple to do because you can just design whatever you want and just easily print it with your own printer. I printed at home with my Canon Pixma, so nothing fancy, using an acetate printable paper. You have just to figure it out if you have inkjet printer or laser printer, which type of acetate sheets you need, and you can find easily in every stationery shops, so pretty easy. This is from the last Studio Calico kit, so I use it, and I just put one picture that wasn't included in my regular picture for each day of the week, and just put them like this, and I really love my cover. I mean, it's exactly what I want it to be, so proud. And all my weeks open, my days are basically structured the same way. And I guess it's the structure that Ali Edwards used in 2016. So there is one 6x8, one 3x4 page protector sheets, and the one with the two 4x6. So really simple, and then another 4x6. But it was the one that I thought would work for me, and I use Photoshop to write my dates and my days of the week. And for Monday, since it was the first day of the week, I had to add an extra page here, so I just put our meals for the day, because we were in Italy, because it was the day after Easter, so we had a lot of great food with our families, and I just thought it could be nice, so I did this with Photoshop and just put in here. Then for each day I decided to have some kind of dividers, and so I use these shipping tags with these alpha stick letters that are from Pink Paisley, I guess. And then I use my computer and my favorite font, that it's Underwood Champion, that it's free to use, and you can find it on dafont.com. And I use it for writing a lot of like tiny words printed on cardstock and then added all over the album. And I use this because I really like tiny words, as you know, and I wanted to have some words that was actually matching my day. So I made all the days, like Monday, Tuesday, whatever, plus a lot of other kind of words. And then these are the cards that I designed myself, because in Ali Edwards kit there are some morning, afternoon, evening cards. So I designed this with the letter of the day of the week that you can see through in the background. And I really thought about it, what to write in here, and then I decided to use 3 verbs for each moment of the day, like morning, afternoon, evening, to describe what I was doing, basically. Very simple. And these days of the week chipboard stickers are from the chipboard sticker pack from Project Life, and this is the everyday collection. And then I use a lot these roller timestamps that it's from Ali Edwards, to not on all the picture, but on a lot of them. So there are just basically the picture. Sometimes I write something with my pen. Sometimes I just use my tiny words sentences, or I don't know how to call it. And then for the main part of the journaling, since I was committed enough to do all the days of the week my blog posts updated with the picture and the explanation wherever, I simply put it, basically copy it from my blog and then paste on some 3x8 shapes and then print it. Very easy, very simple. But there is everything in here, so I didn't need to do this in another way. It was easier for me like this. And then I use the same font and the same two fonts that I have used in the main picture here. And this is a 3x8 page protector that right now I found hard to find them in Europe, so I just use the 6x8 and my fuse tool to make it. And then other picture, sorry, I just cover my family. And so it was really nice because I have the chance to experiment with auto timing, for, if it's the right word, for the photo, for taking the picture with my phone, that I've never tried actually. So it was really nice, and I used even my new selfie stick that I bought like 2 months ago, and it was really great to hold in place while I was doing all the timer picture. And it was really nice because it allowed me to do a lot of picture of myself that I wasn't able otherwise to do, and even to do very interesting different angle. I mean, some picture are just awful, but someone are really interesting, in my opinion. So, and then there is the finishing picture for each day of the week. And so for this page I put the text on Photoshop. So I wrote today's favorite moment, and there is the time, and I put the details of why this moment is my favorite of each day. And then I have this I had these acetate words from Studio Calico. There was in my stash like for several months now, and that I wasn't able to use. So I didn't have like 7 of them. I had less. So there is one day at least where I have to use something different, but it was pretty easy to match them with the days. And then I use this ID Swap alphabet. It's a plastic transparent alpha to match in some way the big bold days of the week that Ali Edwards has in her kit. There are like tiny plastic, I don't know actually because I've never touched them, but I want something that has this type of look. So basically the structure remains the same. There is the picture, the dates, some details. I used very few filler cards, just 2 of them for each day, always put in this position here, and then some embellishment. If you go on my blog, you can see the details. I had 3 different type of, like this one were from a messy box, from A Beautiful Mess. This one were from the same matching, these were the chipboard stickers. Sorry, this wasn't supposed to move, but now seems stable. From Pink Fresh Studio, so Life Noted. And these were from a Studio Calico kit a few months back. This is from the same kit, sheets of stickers of this one. So I try to stay consistent, just picking up 3 different type of stickers. They are all chipboard, and this is from the Everyday Collection by Project Life. This is another one, always from Studio Calico, some past kits. So basically I use all the time the same ideas, so I wanted to be consistent. And this is my favorite picture of all the week, I guess. It's beautiful with the cherry blossom tree. So and I'm not very good in taking picture, but sometimes I can take a good shot, and this is a good shot even for me. So just some more pictures, some journaling, some documenting, something even very simple, like this is my moment of the week where I sit down and plan my week. Generally it's on Monday, but that week, considering there was holiday for us on Monday and Tuesday, it was moved to Wednesday. So my planner part for my ideas and work stuff, my weekly menu, my grocery list, so all my stuff. And I've used these are the type of picture that I was referring before when I say that I was able to do very interesting different angle picture like this one, using the timer of my phone and the selfie stick. And I've used, since I don't have, okay, Ali Edwards' album has 6 holes, so when you put this type of things in, they are really good. They are very stable, okay, because they have 3 holes that, so they can move not so much and they are stable. I don't have them, so these are pretty pretty moving. But here it was more trickier because the 4x6 basically just fit in between the 2 rings. So what I did was to use some scrap paper to create this kind of tab to hold the picture. Sorry, I use a lot of words for saying something very simple, I don't know why. And here some more picture, because this day we had some extra pictures, so I just had one of these. And here another picture taken by the floor, so it was really nice. Even my pajama was really nice. And I mean, it was really interesting for me to see how our life is nowadays, and I'm sure it will be in a couple of years or in 10 years to remember these moments. And this is my reason to be proud. I mean, I was talking to my fiancé about this project and whatever, and I told him I would love if you can take some picture of your day and I just can include it in my album, so I can have even your point of view in my album. And he told me, okay, I will do it. And I thought, okay, we'll totally forget it. And I told him these kind of things on Wednesday, and on Thursday evening here I was at home and told me, okay, I have my picture, do you want them? And I was so amazed because it was so kind from him to do this thing for me. So I put here some picture of his day. So I mean, even he could have the chance in a couple of years to watch again what he was doing while I was here working. So some other pictures added, just extra. This is another picture he took while I was going home on Friday, going to work on Friday. So when he arrived Friday and told me, I took some picture today too, I told him, okay, you really enjoy this thing, right? But this is really beautiful, so I just put in here. And then some other picture. We did pizza like all the weeks because we are Italian. It's probably cliche, but we really like pizza, so I made my own. So I prepared the duff in the morning, and then in the evening we just bake them and eat them. And here I just finished the acetate board. So I used this, it was a chipboard, rough, without anything on top. It was just the chipboard, not painting and anything. So I just used my washi tape to mask the letters and create this double color effect with white and gold. And here I use these two that are from a Studio Calico past kit, like from last year, I guess, the party pool kit or Young at Heart kit, I don't remember. It was this chipboard, the letters, words, but they are strange kind of words. I mean, it's not easy to use them. I really wanted to kill them with this project, but it wasn't so easy. I will try to find a way to kill them. And this was a washi tape that was in the same messy box that where I received all the stickers. Is the chipboard here, and this is another of the transparent word. So I mean, the project itself, it's pretty simple because the point it's not to over embellish or to decorate it. It's more to document with photos and your words. So I mean, it's simple from a technical point of view, but it needs quite a big commitment, because you have, for 1 week, you have to stay to watch your life like through a lens, and possible the one from the camera, but I mean literally and metaphorically through a lens, because you have to think about what makes your day, which are your habits, what are the things that are not necessarily means the most, but even if they are small, that are really part of your day. So it was an amazing project for me, and I definitely will do it again next year. And my last page, it's my week in life in the life by numbers. So on the Facebook group there were some kind of ideas about the ending page, and some girls were suggesting to use some kind of number review. So I thought that could be nice for me to do my way. So I prepare with Photoshop all these like small square cards, and so I put coffee drunk, flight taken, sunrise seen, takeaway meals eaten, homemade meals, photos taken, 595 pictures, so a lot. Episodes watched, movies watched, flowers photo taken, because I took a lot of pictures of flowers, and grocery bill, the total of the bill, so interesting, and friends reached, so friends that I've seen or contact through Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So basically that's my project. My cover is pretty simple, and I just wrote week in the life here with sticker alphabet and tiny words, and just put the year here. So I hope that you enjoyed. I would like to see to have your opinion, if you like it, if you're not, what you think about it. If you have done this project, please put the link to your video or blog in the comments, so I can go and check it out. And I hope to see you soon. Bye!